Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we are continuing our adventure in Love Ghostie for spooky season. It is day 4 and we are going to first check our Reddit account. It says, does anyone else hoard items like I do? I'm afraid I'll need it later, so I hold on to everything. I sell my items for money. Oh my god, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Okay, so in our last episode, we are working on relationships between Amy and Chamel and Wobbles and Apollo. So we're going to be continuing those relationships. We have 4 residents and we have learned a few things about them. So Apollo is active, Amy is adventurous, and Amy is also practical, and Chamel is quiet. We haven't learned anything about Wobbles yet. I'm not sure we've even given her a gift. So we're going to be focusing on Wobbles a little bit today. So the relationship between Amy and Chamel is 2 hearts, and the relationship between Wobbles and Apollo is only half a heart. So we need to do better about focusing on them a little bit. In our inventory, we have roses, which are for classic, fancy, and outdoorsy. We have a minimalist clock for neat and quiet residents, and a football clock for active and playful. So, since Apollo is active, we will give Apollo the football clock. And since Amy is practical and Chamel is quiet, we could give Chamel the minimalist clock. So let's go do that. Oh, they have a relationship chat. Let's watch this. I'm gonna forget what I just said, but let's watch this. Hi, Amy. I finished working on your wings. Oh my goodness, these are absolutely amazing. They're better than I could have ever imagined. Do you want to try them on? Of course. So in the last episode, Chamel asked Amy to make them some cosplay wings that could flap. Wait, let me take a picture of this historic moment first. Say cheese. Oh, and Chamel turned invisible because they're so shy. These are some of my best creations yet. I can't wait to post this on my blog. Hello? Chamel? Yes? Beep. Are you camouflaged, Chamel? No. Is there something wrong with the wings? Goodbye. Aw, because Chamel's so shy. When Amy took out the camera, it was a little bit too much for them, but they're so cute together. Alright, let's check. Oh my gosh, what is this? A dark and serious goth wreath? Oh my god. What was the gothic resident that we didn't pick yet? The giraffe? This might be good for them. I need to stop just picking up items. Alright, let's look at the journal. Dear Diary, I'm working with Amy on getting some wings for my cosplay. It's a nice change of pace to have someone else make something for you. Aww. What does Amy have? Dear Diary, how do I get Chamel to spend more time with me? We had the best time together. We did send them on a date last time we played. Maybe if I make a snack dispenser that will drop their favorite snacks in a trail leading from their room to mine. Or I could just ask to hang out, but that wouldn't be the Amy way to do things. Okay, well, let's leave our gifts here. So we're going to leave the football clock here and say it's from Wobbles. Aww. Apollo loved their gift. Are they going to have a little relationship thing too? Oh, Apollo is playful. That's good to know. Oh heck, this isn't good. Hey Wobbles. What's wrong? You look worried. Well, there's this anime plushie I really wanted, and the mall's giving it away for free. That's awesome. So what's the problem? Well, it's a super limited edition plushie, and they're giving it away to everyone who participates in a dance contest. I thought you liked dancing. Well, this is different. Well, heck, I'll do it then. What? You will? Sure, I'll just sign up now before it all fills up. That's so sweet, Apollo. Also good to know that Wobbles likes dancing and that Wobbles is into plushies. So we gotta keep that in mind because we need to get Wobbles a gift. Done. Don't worry, Wobbles. I'll get you that plushie in no time. So I wonder if Wobbles is active. Just because they're clumsy doesn't mean that they're not active. Okay. And Chamel was quiet, right? Let's double check. Let me just make sure. Who was it? We have the neat and quiet minimalist clock. And Chamel is quiet, so we're gonna give them the minimalist clock from Amy. We already gave them a clock too. They have another clock on their wall. They're just gonna have a wall full of clocks. And they have a sewing machine. I wonder, oh, because they do their cosplays. I wonder if they're fashionable. We've seen fashionable a couple of times as things, traits. All right, now Wobbles. Classic, fancy, outdoorsy, dark and serious. Let's give them the roses just to see, because we don't really know anything about them. Let's just see if this, let's see if they like this. See, so they just got normal smiley faces. They didn't get the ones with the heart eyes. So I don't think they loved their gift. I think that they just liked it. Oh, can I interact with this? What's that? Welcome to the memories board. Here's where you rewatch any relationship talks or dates you've seen. It's one of many perks of being a ghost. Have fun rewatching your favorite dates and talks. Oh, so number 19, number 64. So I guess if you unlock those corridor talks between residents, you can rewatch them. And the dates, oh, so you can have 3 tiers of dates and an awkward date. And then for the relationship, so I wonder if they have one of these for every relationship stage for every single pair of residents. Oh my god, there's so many choices in this game. There's no way 2 people would have the same playthrough. That's like crazy. Okay, well, we're gonna end the day because we don't have any more action points. So Wobbles and Apollo, roses. See, it doesn't have the little heart emoji like the other 2 gifts have. We discovered Apollo was playful, but we didn't discover... I guess knowing what Wobbles is not is also helpful, but I would like to learn some more about her. Room upgraded. Chamel is happier. Aw, look at that. They put some more stuff for their cosplay. Scissors and threads and everything. Let's take a look at what the... Sissy, oh look, go shopping. Fashionable, fancy, and practical. We are going to send Wobbles and Apollo on a shopping date. They were just talking about the mall. I wonder if... I definitely think Chamel is fashionable. But I do kind of want to send Wobbles and Apollo on a date. And they were just talking about the mall. Okay, you know what? Let's be sure you want to exit. You will lose your assignment. Yeah. Okay, well, we're gonna... Let me just take a look at these other... Oh, let's look at our Dead It. Why doesn't my house look as nice? How are all of your houses so nice and filled? All my residents have bare rooms. Have you been working on their happiness? They'll add to their room if they're happier. Even common rooms will look nicer. Oh, self-care chores. Okay. So let's look at their happiness. So Amy is not to the first tier. Wobbles is even lower. Apollo. Okay, so Chamel is... I've been working on Chamel the most. That's why they're the most happy. What are some of these toys? A wood block, probably named by the same person who named the triangle. Creative and musical. I bet Chamel is creative because they do cosplay. Perfume tray. Fancy and fashionable. Active and practical. Sports ball, that's also Apollo. I want something from Wobbles. Pizza, 57% pineapple, 43% anchovies, 0% bones. Messy and simple. What's this? Bright and quiet, just a shinier rock collection. We're gonna give this to Wobbles. Oh, let's look at the journal. Dear Diary, what did I do wrong? Chamel ran off after I gave them the wings they asked for. Did I mess up? This is the first time I've made non-functional wings, so maybe they're just not good enough. Aw, don't feel like it's not good enough. Dear Diary, wow, I've never had anyone try to win something from me before. It makes me feel so special. Apollo is so sweet. Alright, well, we are going to give you a gift of the crystal collection and see what you think. Let's see, just a smiley face also. Wobbles, why are you so hard? Why are you so hard to buy things for? Alright, well, we have 2 action points left. Fancy and fashionable, active and practical. Where's my inventory? This goth wreath. We don't actually have that person living here yet, and it's worth 12. I think I'm gonna sell it because we may need to, yeah, this is eBay, so we're gonna sell this. And that does not take an action point, because we need to find something that Wobbles would like. Now, we still can't afford any of this, but maybe there will be something tomorrow. Ambitious, complex, or serious? Actually, you know what we could do? 10, 7, 6, 8. This is for 10. Creative or musical? Should we sell that for 10, or should we give it to Wobbles and see if they're creative or musical? Let's just try it. Oh, see? Yes. Okay, so they are creative or musical, or both. They're musical. Okay, that's now we got something going on here. Let's see what they're talking about. Hey, Wobbles. Hi, Apollo. Thank you so much for signing up for that dance contest. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I have never actually danced before. Do you think that will be a problem? Well, they say everybody who participates get a plushie, so probably not. Great, because I only know one dance move. It's basically a bunch of backflips and jumping around. That might be a problem. What? Why? Did you read what kind of dance contest it is? Let me see. It's a mascot dance contest. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I thought you knew. What does that even mean? Everyone's going to be dancing in mascot costumes. They're not very mobile. Oh well. I've already signed up, and this is for the plushie. I must win it for the honor of Wobbles. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Thanks, Apollo. You're the best. Oh, look at them blushing. Aw, so wholesome. I really need to start using my action points less on gifts and more on these chores. Let's end the day and see how we did. Okay, so we gave 2 gifts to Wobbles and we found out that she was musical, so we are making a little bit of progress with her. Her relationship is going a little bit better. Day 6. Wobbles is happier. Okay, good. So our efforts... Oh, look at all the snowflakes. Oh, what a cute room, Wobbles. Dear Diary, Apollo got me a woodblock and I love it so much I'm gonna cry. Oh no, here it comes. I've gotten the pages all wet from my tears again. Aw, so cute. And then there's a diary over here. Dear Diary, the craft store said they were all out of googly eyes and I had to and I had to call to place an order for new ones. I have to call and talk on the phone. I will never get my googly eyes. Aww. Okay. Dear Diary. Okay, I know I told Wobbles that I would win the plushie for her, but a mascot dance contest, I'm honestly a bit worried, but I gotta do it for her. Alright, let's see what dates we have today. Go cloud gazing. Lazy, outdoorsy, simple. Eat a snack, messy and sweet. Mow the lawn, active, noisy, and outdoorsy. Let's do this for Apollo. Sign that. Okay, and then bright and outdoorsy, serious and unusual, playful and fancy, artsy and creative. Okay, we're taking that. Probably for Chamel. Oh wait, what are you guys talking about? Talking about globes? I think he likes science because he's the one that had the science-y textbook, the galaxy textbook and stuff. And look at his journal. It's got planets and stars and stuff on it. So if we see anything like that, we definitely need to. Postcards, adventurous and sweet. Okay, now let's take a look at our inventory and our residence. So we have items that are artsy, creative, adventurous, and sweet. So Amy is adventurous. We don't know if anybody is artsy. Creative could be anybody except Wobbles. And sweet could be anybody. Let's give Chamel the artsy and creative because I think that they are. Yes, see, they got the heart eyes emoji. Yes, they loved their gift. They are creative. Yes, that makes total sense with their cosplay stuff. Okay, we are out of action points, so we are going to end the day. House helper tags. The house helper task was good. Apollo's relationships with all of the other residents increased. That's good to know. Okay. Summary of our gifts. Chamel is creative. Oh, it's been 3 days already? Oh my goodness. I guess I'm going faster because we finished the tutorial. We're not doing the tutorial this time. So Ghostina says, let's see how you did. We got 49. We are one load being able to get that 50 item. But we definitely did a lot more for Wobbles and Apollo relationship. Look at that. We got almost 2 whole hearts. Wobbles' happiness went up a lot. Amy and Chamel's relationship went up. Chamel's happiness went up. Apollo's happiness we need to work on. And then Apollo got a little bit with everybody else. So now we can't get this one at the bottom here, but we can get another action point. A mini game for coins. I think we really need the action point. I think that's going to make a big difference really fast. And then now we need 35, so we can definitely get that. So for the next time we can get one more action point, and then maybe we can get something else the next time after that. Because I think that that's going to make a big difference, like scaling. Everyone is happier and added to the common rooms. Oh, look, we've got like a little mirror here. Oh, we've got plates and bowls over here. Right, does anybody have any new journal entries? No. Okay. What's this? Couch potato, a plushie. Okay, I feel like Wobbles might like that. And there's a snowman. Creative and simple. Okay, I'm not gonna get that just yet. Oh, there's another clock. We could give yet another clock to Chamel. Neat and simple. Dark, quiet, and serious. Oh, this would be so good for our gothic draft. We're not gonna do that. So, Let's see. Adventurous, sweet, lazy, and cute. I don't think any of them are lazy, to be honest. But some of them might be cute. I think Wobbles might be cute. But let's look and see what the date we have is. Go to a convention, nerdy, creative, and unusual. Hold on. Because Chamel is creative, so I definitely think we are gonna give Chamel and Amy are gonna go on their date and then visit a museum. Educational and nerdy. Educational. Apollo's happiness was the lowest, and I feel like they might be educational. Maybe that's the tag because they like sciencey stuff. So we are going to send them to the museum. Okay, so we're going to do that. And then we are going to give this plushie, the couch potato plush, to, so we are going to say it's from Apollo. Yes, look at that. They loved their gift. They loved it because they like cute stuff, like plushies. Oh, what's this? Soda? You like soda? What do we think that is? What would soda be? What tag is that? I don't know what that is. The other item we have is the postcards. So we have one action point left, so we can either give the postcard gift or we can pick up another item. Let's give the postcard gift. And we're going to say it's from Chamel. That way we're working on both relationships. And we just have to wait for them to come back to their room. I like that they're all hanging out in each other's room now. It shows that their relationships are growing because they're not just hanging out in their own room, they're hanging out with each other. Amy loves it. Amy loved their postcards. Okay, let's end the day because we're out of action points, but 5 definitely made a difference. Oh yeah, let's watch our date. I hope it goes well. I'm very surprised the chore board asked us to come here. Oh my gosh, look at the little ghosty stickers in the background. Oh no, we should leave. We just got here. Wait, does that poster have your face on it? Eek. Chamel, are you famous here? Maybe a little. For cosplay, please don't tell anyone. Why wouldn't you tell anyone? This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. I love, look in the background. All of the little ghost, the Legend of Ghostina, Breath of the Afterlife, Gerby, First Reality 27. I love it so much. Oh my goodness, are you Chamel, Jan? Chamel, can I get your autograph? Excuse me, this is the channel, Leon. I think you have the wrong chameleon. Oh my god. Oh, they look so alike. We'll leave you alone. Sorry. Thank you. I thought I was gonna pass out. I got the sense that you hated the attention. Don't worry, your secret is safe for me. But you should really wear a disguise or something. I usually pack a backup mustache. I just didn't get a chance to put it on yet. Genius, Chamel. Now let's check out the rest of the convention. Yes, let's go. Oh my gosh, they're having so much fun. This was the perfect date for them. Oh, that was so sweet. Oh my gosh, yeah, look, I got 3 stars. Go to a convention, nerdy, creative, unusual. The date was special. Their relationship increased a lot. Oh, yes, a 3-star date. And then self-care, visit a museum. For Apollo, the self-care task was good. Apollo is happier. Awesome. And everybody loved their gifts today. All right, we did really well today, you guys. We did really well. Okay, oh my gosh, look at all of this. We found out that Amy, Apollo, and Chamel are all nerdy. Oh my gosh. Apollo is also educational and Wobbles is cute. Man, we got 3 nerds in the house. They're such great roommates then. That's perfect. Room upgraded. Amy is happier. Room upgraded. Apollo is happier. Relationship talk. Okay, so wait, I want to see the rooms. So Apollo, yeah, look at all this. The universe, the rockets. Amy's room has more stuff on the outside. Who else's room got upgraded? Let's watch the relationship talk. Hey, Chamel. Ah, Amy. Chamel, hey, I'm sorry. I deleted the photo. Aw, it's okay if you don't like the wings. Wait, what? Let's face it, I'm a failure. What, Amy? No, that's not true. It's fine. I couldn't even get your wings working, and they don't even fly. Amy, I just didn't want my picture taken. That's why I ran away. Huh? I don't like pictures taken of myself unless I'm completely covered in cosplay. It's why I do it, really. I feel so much more comfortable being something else. I see. I'm sorry, Chamel. And furthermore, your claim of being a failure is just plain silly. You're a genius, Amy. I hope you keep inventing and experimenting. Oh, thank you, Chamel. Look at her blushing. Look at Amy blushing and like looking sideways. Of course, this elevates my cosplay game so much I absolutely loved my wings. Holy crap! What? I've got it! Chamel, you're a genius! Oh, okay. And then Amy ran off. Something to do with jumping off the roof, I am guessing, because that's what she was trying to do before, right? Okay, so... so Chamel has a new diary entry. Dear Diary, I was really nervous going to the convention with Amy. I usually go alone and under a secret identity, but she made the whole experience oddly comforting. Maybe next time I'll go without a mustache, as long as Amy is with me. Amy is making Chamel so much more confident. That is perfect. That is such a nice relationship. Okay. Let's see. What's the option for the date today? I love watching. Oh, the karaoke. Musical. Wobbles is musical, right? Yes, I believe. Let me just double check because I can't remember anything. I'm no good at remembering any. This is why I love having this little chart. Yes, Wobbles is musical. So we are going to have Wobbles and Apollo go sing karaoke. Noisy, musical, and dark. Okay, self-care, meditate, quiet and serious, and then organize the bookshelf, nerdy and educational. Well, that would be perfect for Apollo because Apollo is both of those things, but also both of our other residents are those things. So, let's see. I don't know which one of them we should have do it. Let's have Chamel do it. Okay, now let's see. We have an umbrella stand, neat, practical, simple. Dark, cute, and sweet. An ice cream lamp. It's ice cream, not cartoon poop. Fancy and fashionable. Practical and serious. Neat and fancy. Are any of our... So Wobbles is cute. And Amy is practical. And Chamel is quiet. It's a 1.5 for a practical. 2.5 stars. Okay, so we can give that to Wobbles. And then this is practical, 2.5 stars. We can give that to Amy. So we only have 1 action point left. So since we're sending Wobbles on the date, I think we're gonna give Amy her gift. Give her the umbrella stand from Chamel. Aw, she loves it. That's perfect. Mwah. Oops. Okay, we are out of action points, so we are going to end the day. And now we get to watch the karaoke date. It's gonna be so cute. Oh my god, they have my favorite song. What? That's my favorite song too! Should we do the dance? Of course we should do the dance. Phew, that was exhausting. We nailed it. Yeah, this is the best. Oh, yay, they had a good karaoke date. Yes! Ghostie and Ghostina are like, we got this. We are doing so awesome. Date was good, their relationship increased. Organized the bookshelf, the house helper task was good. Chamel's relationship with all the other residents increased. And that's a summary of our gifts. Day 9. Ooh, something's going on over here. Did it. How do I get more residents? I want to matchmake more residents, but I don't want to get rid of any of the ones I already have. Check out the upgrades in Ghostina's shop. Upgrade the manor, you'll get more rooms and more residents will move in. Yeah, there are a lot of good upgrades in the shop. Has anyone noticed Ghostina told us there was monies and shops in the afterlife and we just accepted it? Seriously, has anyone found anywhere else they can spend those relationships? Oh, these items look so cute. Oh my gosh, that's so adorable. But I want to read the journal entries first. Dear Diary, I noticed everyone else here has diaries. That's so cool. It's nice to see everyone has somewhere to process some feelings. Very nice, very nice. Dear Diary, these wings that Amy made are really, really fantastic. I don't think she realizes how much of a genius she is. They are so in love. So cute. Alright, so this painting's really cool. Artsy, messy, complex. And this is noisy and simple. Bright, dark, and classic. It's wicked cool. I'm a little surprised. It's bright and dark, but okay. Creative and unusual. I don't know what the size is. So it has the value, the quality, the size, and the tags. I don't know what the size is. Maybe that's where they put it in their room. All right, so this is, I kind of want to see what is for sale on eBay. Ooh, look at that jukebox. So the jukebox and the record player are actually musical and classic. But the jukebox is 4 stars. We do not have nearly enough money. But we could get some. All right, so let's see. This is worth 14, 10, 12, 7. That's 2.5, right? That's actually really good too. Artsy, messy, and complex. All right, we're gonna pick up this. We're gonna pick up this one. And then let's look at the chore board. Go dancing. Active, dark, and noisy. I mean, we've been talking about dancing, so... Okay, and then play an instrument. Musical and playful, and clean the attic. Dark and messy. So Apollo is active, which would be good for dancing. And Wobbles is musical. Is anybody playful? Apollo is playful. So Apollo is active and playful. We're going to send Apollo and Wobbles on this date. Definitely. And then what do we have in our inventory? We had something else. We have this ice cream lamp. Oh yeah, dark, cute, and sweet. We're going to give the ice cream lamp, which is going to be perfect in her room. We're going to give the ice cream lamp to Wobbles. Here, turn around. Go look at your gift. Yeah, loves it. Oh, they left their room? Are we getting another cutscene? Okay, so this dance contest. Mascot dance contest. Right. What kind of mascot costume am I dancing in? Well, it's to promote stuff sold at the mall, so it's kinda up in the air. You won't know until you get there. Is there a grand prize for the winner? Yes, the grand prize is a gift card to the mall. Imagine all the plushies you could get with that. So you'd like the grand prize, huh? I'd love it. Well, guess I'll have to win it for you. What? Oh, Apollo, that's really too much. Wobbles, you're always trying to do your best for everyone else, and I love that. But I'm ready to do my best for you. Don't worry, Wobbles. Next time you see me, you'll have all the plushies you've wanted. They take care of each other so well. They're adorable. I love them together. I love both of these couples. Okay, so we have one more action point for today. So we could either leave another gift or pick up another item. What else do we have? And actually today is the 9th, so Ghostina is going to come by today. So I actually think I would like to leave another gift if it makes sense, because then we might get some more points. Or we could do another thing on the chore board. But rather than pick up another item, I'd like to leave something down. Artsy, messy, complex. Dark, messy, musical, and playful. Let's see. Amy might be artsy because she does make all of her gadgets. We haven't tried complex on anybody. Or messy. Do we want to try giving Amy the messy painting? Let's try giving Amy... Or do we want somebody to do their self-care? Does anybody... Musical and playful. Okay, let's try this. And then we're done for today. Let's watch our date. I bet it's gonna be super cute. They've all been super cute. Are you ready? Wobbles, I am actually very surprised you agreed to dance. Are you kidding me? This is the only thing I can do without falling. Really? Dancing? Yes, watch me do this move I learned. Okay, hold on. Oh my, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Okay, wait, let me just stand back up. Wobbles, you don't have to be good at dancing. Oh, really? I'm having a ton of fun just being with you, and honestly, I'm not great at it either. Here, let's try that move out together. Oh, sure. And they're both blushing. So cute. The date was special. Their relationship increased a lot. Look, we've almost got it maxed out. They have less than half a heart left. Play an instrument. That self-care task was okay. They're a little happier, so I guess they're not musical or playful. We found out that Wobbles was active and sweet. I did not expect active at all. Sweet, yes, of course, but... Let's see how you did. Hello, Ghostina. Yes, we got 47. Look at all that progress we made with Wobbles and Apollo and with Amy and Chamel. They are both so high now. Wobbles is super happy. Amy, Apollo, and Chamel are pretty happy. Apollo and Chamel, Wobbles and Chamel. Okay, so we have 71. We could do songs, we could do... Oh, so you don't have to do these in order. Or these 3. Oh, this is pretty awesome. I didn't realize because there weren't... Oh my gosh, I'm so overwhelmed. I had so many things I could do. So these are all 50. 35. Oh, I would love a hat. I don't know if I can justify that though. And then the manor, 30, 30, 50, 35, 30. Okay. Well, if we do this one to get another action point, 35, we will have another 35 to spend, and we could get one of the mini games. So we could get another action point and one of the mini games, or we could spend 50 to upgrade the manor, or do any of these increases to either relationships, happiness, money. I think we should get another action point and a mini game. I'd really like to upgrade the manor actually, but we could also save our points. We don't have to spend them all right now, but I think I want to get another action point, and then I want to do one of the mini games. And then next time I think we'll upgrade the manor, because then we can get the matchmaking mini game. But I do want to try all the mini games, but let's see which one we think would be the most useful for us. So we can get the house helper mini game. So house helper chores, the self-care mini game for the self-care chores, or the eep mail, a mini game that earns more coins, but it requires actions. So right now I can earn coins by picking up an item and selling it. Selling it doesn't require a coin, but picking it up does, so that's one action point. But now if we want to do the mini game, I'm assuming we still have to spend an action point to pick up the item, and then spend another action to get more coins, but I don't know how many more coins. Or we could save. Or we could save our relationships. I want to try the minigame. Let's get the eep mail minigame. And we're going to try that. And we are done with Ghostina's shop. Aw, Wobbles' room is upgraded. But we're not going to look at that right this second. I'm going to actually end the episode here. So if you guys are enjoying this, please subscribe. And I will see you guys with another episode of Love Ghostie very soon.